welcome to UKW Mayhem. I'm Simon Musk and we are in the UKW Academy in Batley as we present another episode of Wrestling Action here on the Sports Channel Network. We are kicking things off with a championship match as the UKW Television Championship is scheduled to be on the line. We see the entrance of the challenger, Billy O'Keefe, a man who came perilously close to upending the champion last time around. But they face each other in the Four Corners match at the Wrestling for Mental Health Awareness. This time, however, Billy O'Keefe gets his shot at the goal in a one-on-one environment. Taylor, who of course retained the championship in the scramble match against Billy O'Keefe, LRB and Victor Wood back in September, defends the goal tonight against Keefe in a one-on-one environment. On the line here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the UK Wrestling Television Championship. This match is scheduled for 1
Kicking things off here with a championship match. Billy O'Keefe challenging for the TV title. Bell sounds, we are underway in our opening contest here on this week's episode of Mayhem. And straight away, Kane is swinging wild at O'Keefe, who's able to avoid him and looks incredibly proud of the fact that he was able to do so. Connor will tie up Kane Taylor by far, the side advantage, shoots him off the ropes. Handspring. Back elbow, only staggers Taylor, however. Another handspring. This time gets caught in the awaiting arms. Back suplex. No, O'Keefe, very impressive, lands on his feet. British style dropkick catches Taylor. Just a disrespectful slap. Comes charging. Dropkick once again to the midsection. Kane Taylor, is still on his feet, however. Comes charging and just gets swatted out of mid-air. Does the challenger. Taylor is so visually impressive. Still a very, very young man, still in his teens. You wouldn't think it, looking at the size of him. He is a Goliath here in UKW. Needs the midsection. Gut wrench, able to just take O'Keefe up in the air with ease. Up in the air. Where is he going to deposit him? Just deposits him over the top of him, and O'Keefe is down and maybe out. Kane Taylor, certainly not popular amongst the fans here at UKW, but my word is he impressive. After the initial opening flurry from O'Keefe, he's not been able to get out the blocks here. Now, just a Canadian backbreaker from Taylor, looking for a very early submission victory in an attempt to retain his TV championship. O'Keefe, though, nice reversal, able to arm drag him, takes him off his feet for the first time. Well, O'Keefe maybe made a stupid decision there to try and electric chair his opponent. That was certainly never going to happen. Big clothesline from Taylor. Just deposits O'Keefe down to the floor. O'Keefe may be regretting the arrogance that he displayed early on, as Taylor is firmly in control of this match. Referee needs to keep an eye on Taylor. He's got his opponent against the ropes. Taylor comes charging, however, makes a mistake, goes to the big boot. O'Keefe able to move out the way, deposits him all the way to the floor. O'Keefe maybe looking to fly here, comes through the ropes with a tope, but gets caught with ease and dumped against the side of the ring apron. Kane Taylor is so impressive here. There is a reason why he is the UKW TV champion. The way it comes across, Taylor could retain this championship anytime he wants. And it may be the time to do so. Takes his opponent up on the shoulders, fireman's carry, maybe looking to military press O'Keefe here. Takes him up in the air, military press slam. Only a 2 count though. Taylor maybe a little bit overly arrogant there with that cover. Once again, I know I'm singing the praises of him an awful lot in this match, but Kane Taylor has looked so good throughout this contest. With O'Keefe, sunset flip from the second rope. Taylor is such a big man to try and move, though he grabs him by the throat. Up in the air, Hurricane Rana sends Kane Taylor into the top turnbuckle. Nicely done there by O'Keefe. Not quite sure what he's looking for now. I think he's going to try and stand his opponent on the second rope. And now, there we go. Taylor now is in perilous predicament as he's up in that electric chair. Face buster by O'Keefe. Nicely done. Hooks the leg, and it's only 2, and a big, strong kick out by the challenger. The first time really in this contest that Taylor's been taken off his feet. O'Keefe needs to look to capitalise. He stands any chance of capturing the TV title here tonight. Maybe to springboard in the ring. Slingshot. Springboard flying forearm. Nicely done. Taylor is down. Taylor is rocked. There's the cover. And it's only 2. Billy O'Keefe. Apoplectic. But it was only a 2 count. Taylor comes charging. O'Keefe able to avoid. Went for it. I'm not quite sure what he was looking for, but Taylor able to catch him in midair. Running Death Valley driver. He landed on his feet. O'Keefe on his feet. Able to just about capture a drop kick. Not sure how much we got hold of it. Up to the second rope. Maybe changing his mind here is O'Keefe. Sentonatomico. Hooks the leg once again. And again, it's only good for 2. Billy O'Keefe is giving a great accounting of himself, but once again, Taylor just able to power out. O'Keefe's going to be charging, just athleticism, and well, it's a good thing O'Keefe ducked that one. Running forearm, Taylor still strong. Second time, Taylor still on his feet, off the ropes. Big backbreaker by Taylor. Hooks the leg, middle of the ring. Only a 2 count. Just a Beal, just a raw Beal out of the corner by Taylor. Nothing pretty about that at all. Just power by the defending champion. Big forearm to the jaw of O'Keefe. And Taylor now putting himself on the second rope. O'Keefe may be in trouble. Taylor may be looking for a superplex here. O'Keefe desperately fighting him off, something he needs to do. Or there is not a chance here of him capturing championship gold tonight. Headbutt by O'Keefe. Taylor down, rocked. Makes his way back to his feet, but definitely disorientated. High cross body, but Taylor rolls through, and Taylor just stands up with O'Keefe in his arms, up on the shoulders, and now maybe looking death Valley driver by Taylor, hooks the leg in the middle of the ring. And Kane Taylor in a very impressive outing. Once again, Kane Taylor retains the UKW Television Championship. And my question is, a man this young, a prodigy this young, who is going to stop the path of Kane Taylor? UKW Mayhem rolls on here in the UKW training facility in Batley. We are about to see a match that stemmed from a confrontation last week as Leonie Rose unceremoniously and without provocation attacked her opponent, who she's going to face tonight. Of course, I'm talking about Georgia May, who was in a losing challenge for the UKW Women's Tag Team Championship. It was Georgia May that lost the fall in that contest. Her partner that evening, Jody Scorpio, walked out on May, leaving her prone to a vicious attack from Leonie Rose. Of course, Leonie Rose claims that she was screwed out of her championship match at WrestleBration, making a statement at the expense of Georgia May in an attempt to get the attention of the current UKW Women's Champion, Brooklyn. She was unpopular beforehand, certainly is these days, certainly is now, after what she did to a relatively innocent Georgia May. Rose dumped May on the top of her head with that Queen's Court double underhook DDT. You have to believe that Georgia May is out for revenge here tonight on Mayhem. Bell sounds, we're underway, and Leonie Rose attacking Georgia May at the bell. Luthez press is raining forearms and heavy right hands onto the face of May. Georgia May, very inexperienced. She may have bitten off more than she can chew here. Rose, big clothesline in the corner, beneath the midsection. Rose now with her foot on the throat. Needs to be careful of that 5 count by the referee, of course. She's protesting her innocence, which is certainly not the case. She just trips May down, picking her up by the hair, once again illegally. Leonie Rose certainly with an attitude problem. Once again, tripping May in the corner. May seated in a vulnerable position here. Rose taking more time to interact with the crowd than she is her opponent. Runs in with that running boot scrape in the corner. May has not had a single shred of offense Rose tried a bulldog there, and it appears that Georgia May's just limp here. There's no life to May whatsoever. May taking over the vertical suplex. Leonie Rose just toying with Georgia May. May back on her feet though. Shoots her off the ropes. There's Rose. May able to duck clothesline. She gets caught. Spinebuster slam takes her down. Georgia May really struggling in this contest. I think it's just a case of when rather than if Leonie Rose scoring the victory in this match. This has been nothing more than a beating. Leg drop by Rose across the throat of May. May attempting to fight back, hits the ropes, gets her clothesline hooked. Not quite sure what Rose has got on there. It's a side headlock at the moment. Maybe looking to choke the life out of May. Rose gets shoved off by May, however. And once again, Rose just throwing May down like yesterday's garbage. Leonie Rose taking her time once again. Mentioned at the start of the contest, Rose is trying to make a statement towards the UKW Women's Champion Brooklyn. Double underhook, there's the Queen's Court, dumps May on her head, 1 foot on the chest. Leonie Rose making very short work of her opponent here. And if Leonie Rose didn't have the attention of Brooklyn before, you have to believe that she certainly has it now. Your winner here on Mayhem, in a very easy fashion I might add, Leonie Rose. Main event time here on this week's Mayhem. Championship on the line, the second championship of this particular episode. The UKW Academy Championship gets the spotlight in the main event. Tom Steele, a man who upended Leon Slater back in September in a 2 out of 3 falls contest to become the new UKW Academy Champion. Tom Steele, one of the most impressive young men on the UKW roster, looking to cement himself as the man to beat in the Academy division. He's going to put the gold on the line here tonight in our main event. Cocky, all of these adjectives can be used to describe Tom Steele. But another one is talented, and that's why he's the man with the gold. Challenger, one of the more bizarre, one of the more unusual members of the UKW roster, the appropriately titled Confused Steve. It might be particular difficult task for him to do, but at some point, confused Steve is going to have to become focused Steve if he wants any chance of walking away tonight with that UKW Academy Championship. This is a big challenge for confused Steve.
This is the UK Wrestling Academy Championship. This match is scheduled for 1 fall.
Bell sounds the second time of asking. The bell actually rang twice there. It's confused Steve trying a couple of jumps there. Tom Steele over a low super kick. Steve shoves him away. Arm drag. Stall butt by Steve, who's a very, very talented wrestler. One of the best of times. Pump kick. Arm drag again by Steve. And Tom Steele retreats to ringside. Confused Steve looking for that penalty kick on the apron, gets caught by Steve, who's got him up on the shoulders, and confused Steve goes face first into the ring apron. Admittedly, a great start at the beginning of this contest by Steve, but right now he is the champion Tom Steele who is in control. This Steve able to turn things around, however. Now maybe looking at that once again, though, gets met with a knee to the midsection by Steele. That's twice now in a short period of time that Tom Steele has been able to outsmart his opponent. Steele up to the top rope, second rope, excuse me. Blockbuster off the second, nicely done by the champion. Lateral press in the middle of the ring. Confused Steve out two. Champion firmly in control here in our main event on this week's episode of UKW Mayhem. Big right forearm by Steele in the corner, through to the midsection. Tom Steele, Academy champion, firmly in control of the situation here. Of course, Tom Steele has to watch the count, but again, if he gets disqualified, that championship belt isn't going anywhere. Champion's advantage for definite for Tom Steele, who's certainly taking advantage of those rules. Just a blatant show of disrespect with that boot to the gut. Steele comes charging, Steele able to move. Steele intelligently puts himself on the apron though, gets met with that forearm. Off the second knee drop to the back of the head by Steve, who has a great shot here. Not a great cover, however. Steele very close to the ropes also. Steve now looking to finish the champion off. Pump kick by Steele. Takes the ropes. Big flying clothesline by the champion. Hooks the leg, middle of the ring. Confused Steve is still in this one. Steel now, perhaps getting a little bit desperate, going for more than one cover. With a little bit of frustration. Steve fighting back with those body shots. Steel takes him now with a big clothesline though. Again, not the best cover, and Steve's able to fight out at 2. Steel needs to keep his eye on his opponent. Needs to worry less about drawing the crowd. Tom Steel once again resorting to break the rules, something that we know that he doesn't necessarily have to do. As I said earlier on, a very, very talented young man. Some of the ability, some of the knowledge, considering his age and his inexperience in the job, is incredibly impressive. He's got a lot of talent, a lot of potential. Takes the challenger over with a vertical suplex. Hooks the leg again into the ring. Once again, Steve, able to kick out at 2. Front face lock applied by Steel. The challenger right now is going nowhere. Steve able to find an ounce of strength, ramming Steel to the corner, but Steel is dropping him with a big forearm. Tom Steel once again taking his eyes off the ball a little bit there. Eyeing with the referee or something. Shoots into the corner. Hard buckle. Once again hooks the leg. Once again Steve out at 2. Such arrogance for a man so young. Steel now once again looking to shoot Steve into the corner. He does, comes charging, gets met with a boot to midsection. Double springboard DDT by Steve. Steve needs to capitalize on this. The momentum is on his side for the first time in a while. Goes to the clothesline. Handspring, Inzaguri catches Steel glancing blow on the side of the head. Irish whip, Steel the reversal, comes charging, Steel to reverse, Blue Thunder, spins in, Blue Thunder bomb, middle of the ring, good pin by Steve, but it's good enough for 2. Steve coming dangerously close there to capturing the Academy Championship. Now to the second buckle, gets met with a Gamanguri though. The champion putting the brakes on the challenger. Big forearm by confused Steve, who's looking to maybe take flight here. Hits the ropes. Resorte into the clothesline by Steel, and both men are down. It becomes a battle of who can reach their feet first. Both men have taken a huge amount of punishment in our main event. Steel, big super kick to the side of the head. Comes off the ropes, pump kick by Steve, rebound Steve, Gamanguri. Big forearm. Big forearm by Steel. Hits him up. Powerbomb by Steele holds on, pulls him through. Big knee strike to the top of the head. Lateral press, back press, excuse me, and only good for 2. Tom Steele cannot believe that didn't get the job done, bro. Goes for a head kick. Steve avoids, shoves him away. Comes charging, able to avoid. Steve puts himself on the apron, fires the shoulder to the midsection, rolls through, slingshot, sunset flip. Only 2. Both men giving it a roar here in our main event with the gold on the line. Steve maybe looking for a pile driver. Tom Steele able to reverse, maybe looking, jig and tonic, drops confused Steve on the crown of the head. That may well be all. Somehow, some way, confused Steve able to kick out of that through the legs pile driver. Steele now maybe looking for total recall. Up to the top. There he gets it. The challenger is down. Total recall. Hooks the leg. Retains the belt. Despite an impressive outing by confused Steve, once again, in his first defense of the gold, Tom Steele cements himself as the man in the Academy division. Tom Steele is still your UKW Academy champion.